Hey guys, this is Long Haul Larry, Big Blue. It is Friday. Happy Friday. We are here at Intermodal in Manchester, Pennsylvania. And we are actually all empty. It was surprisingly a pretty quick unload. So now we just got to clear customs here. Get checked out of Americold land. Are we there? Well, there we go. We have been cleared for customs. Allowed to cross the border out of Americold land. So now I am to head to Allentown, Pennsylvania, but it's not a the load time is not till 7 p.m. tonight, and been in there a few times. They won't even my poop bucket just tipped over. That sounded probably worse than what it was. It's my trash can. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's my poop bucket, my emergency poop bucket. I did a video on it a long time ago when I was with JB Hunt, and I use a 5-gallon can for a trash can, and then you can go and buy this lid thing for camping that you can take out camping with you and use a 5-gallon pail. You put this thing on and it makes it a toilet. Well, when you're a truck driver and you eat truck driver's food out here, sometimes you wake up with an emergency and you may not have one, so may not have a toilet that you can get to. So you don't use it. I don't think I've ever used this one, but it you don't use it much or nothing, but it's kind of like that thing, you wish you had one when you needed one. Plus, it's got a nice trash can. It's got a little lid that flips open on it. Hey guys, here we are, Long Haul Larry. I am actually sitting at 83 truck stop over here in Pennsylvania. I just got done being unloaded down at Americold. It's on the road in Manchester. That went all good. Didn't have to pay my late fee and everything else. And then I met subscriber Brian, and we've been kind of communicating back, and we actually came in here and we had ourselves a lunch breakfast combination.
That's right.
The omelet, and I walked in and I saw something interesting and I had to have it. It was bad for me. It was roast beef and mashed potatoes, but had to do it.
But in his defense, he stopped with the mac and cheese.
Yeah, I said, give me all of it, and I got the mac and cheese too. And I ate, what, 3/4 of that dinner, and I was just like, okay, I'm done.
I thought you were saving it for dessert.
No, I was kind of done, and I was like, then I sat there picking at it, and I looked at that mac and cheese, and I told the lady, I said, get this out of here.
I was relieved because I'm not up to date on CPR.
Yeah, that was quite a bit. But Brian showed up and we were talking, and he says that he wants to show that he's been following my videos. Look what he brought me. So you're thinking, whoa, there's 4 packs of Nerds. The whole bag.
60 of them.
60 packs of Nerds. And they're all strawberry, my favorite. So he has been paying attention because that was back from my Intermodal days. When I was at, what was that, the SCA Tissue.
The place you went in and they had a bowl of them there.
Yeah, SCA Tissue, and they had a bowl, and I walked in.
You
and
pretty much do anything for strawberry
That's
Nerds.
right. Yep. And that guy, here you go. What else did he bring me? Well, I got lots of baked goods from Pennsylvania, right?
Snickerdoodles. Do they have snickerdoodles everywhere?
Yeah. I've had these ones, guys.
Anyway, they're good.
There you go. And a couple other baked goods right here from Pennsylvania, from the hometown. So there we go. Cool. So, you got anything? What do you do for a living, Brian?
Well, in my free time, I publish books.
There you go.
We do all kinds of fiction titles, from romance to mystery to historical fiction. We do a couple of non-fiction titles. Publish under the name of E-Publishing Works, and they're distributed all over the world.
Is there any way people can find them?
Well, the easiest way, if you want to see any of the books that we publish, would be to go on to Amazon and search for E-Publishing Works.
E-Publishing Works?
Right.
Okay. So there you guys go. If you guys looking for some, check out Brian's work. E-Publishing Works on Amazon, correct?
Yeah.
There you go. So you do that in your part-time?
No, that's actually what I do all the time.
There you go. Because I thought you said that, and I was like, what's your other full-time?
Yeah, that's very, very much a full-time.
There you go. Well, there you guys go. I'm probably going to end up going up to Allentown here. I actually have to stop off at a Thermo King dealer, and I need to get the APU a new fuel filter. I think my fuel filter is getting a little bit plugged, so I'm going to pick up a new fuel filter and change that out because it's kind of spitting and sputtering a little bit yesterday. So we're going to get that fixed right up. So
got some more slime in there?
No, I think it's from the past stuff, was because I never did change that filter.
Oh.
And yes, I know, everybody told me I should. Everybody sent me a message. You better change that fuel filter and the APU too.
Because until I watched your video, I had no idea that diesel fuel grew algae.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that truck that I have parked at home, that thing I'm telling you right now, it's probably got frogs.
Petri dish.
It's probably got frogs crawling around in there because it's been sitting there for 2 years, not being moved and none. So I'm telling you right now, the tanks in that thing are full of algae, really bad. But yeah, it's a big problem with trucks. I've actually had a friend of mine get fuel at a little truck stop over in Minnesota, and he called me up. He fueled up, and he got maybe 100 miles, truck shut off completely. And he called me up, and he's like, I don't know what the problem is. I got fuel and everything else. I said, do you have an extra fuel filter? He said, yeah. Pulled off his fuel filter. When he pulled it off, it was like stringy stuff was coming out of it. And he put another fuel filter. He had to get 4 fuel filters just to make it back to me. And then we took these big 55-gallon steel drums, pumped all the fuel out, strained everything out, put it back in, added treatment to everything.
I had no idea.
It was really bad. It actually shut his truck down. So that's how bad it could get. So we'll catch you guys later. I'm heading to Allentown. See ya. Hey guys, here we are running into Allentown, Pennsylvania. We'll be picking up our Allentown load that we'll be taking back down. I've gotten word from the boss that we will be dropping this load down at the yard, and my chicken load will be preloaded, ready to go. So that is all good. Good. It is Friday, August 17th, and we are just making a good day. Kind of woke up a little cloudy and everything else, but now the sun is poked out, showing a temperature of 90 degrees. And we are going to be way early. My pickup time is not till 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm actually going to be pulling in there. I'll actually pull on the side of the street. Hopefully there's a spot open for me. And pull in there and shut her down and go to sleep. Give me an actual whole break here, waiting for my load. loads on that place that was just on the right there. It's Nestle. When I was independent, I used to, actually I was an owner-operator first, and I was leased on to WEL, where John used to drive, and I used to haul a lot of loads out here. A lot of cheese loads coming out here to Nestle. Now let's see here, which one is gonna do it? Come on, keep coming, keep it coming. Try to be nice. Ooh, Big Blue growled at me. Too high of a gear. There is a little tiny truck stop that if I turn left, well actually I can't turn left, but if I would have went left, I would have got off the exit back there, and then I would have turned left there. There's a couple blocks down, there's a little tiny truck stop, but you can never. This time of day I could find parking, but it starts getting close to dark, you ain't gonna find nothing. And the thing is, there's lots of backing accidents in that place. It's pretty tight. So that was nice meeting Brian, subscriber Brian. Met him right by York, Pennsylvania. Right down there where I deliver by Manchester there. We had ourselves a real nice lunch. Probably a little too much sticking to the ribs for me, but when we were walking in the door, I was telling him, they gave us menus. A lot of times I don't even look at the menus. A lot of times I just, as I walk in, I just look at what people are eating at their tables. I walked by, just kind of glanced, and they were putting that dish down at somebody's table right by the door when we walked in, and I saw it, and I went, ooh, that looks good. I have not had that in a long time. I thought it was like a roast beef sandwich type thing, and it kind of was. They had like these garlic chunks of bread underneath the roast beef, and then potatoes and everything, and then they had gravy all over the whole thing. It's pretty good, but I couldn't finish all of it. I had to send some back. I was afraid I was going to hit this light. I tell you what, back when I was leased out with WEL, and when the first year or two going independent, Allentown, Pennsylvania was basically my second home. I was here a lot. I know, car. I was gonna do the same thing, but you know, it's kind of illegal. So I got to turn up there too. See, you see that black car way up there just turned out? That's what I was afraid of, is I'd come rolling up alongside these cars. Somebody up there would have decided at the last, well, I'm turning there, and then pull out in front of me. Be an accident. Right here is Americold. Oh, yeah, it looks like I can get a parking spot. If you go in there too early, they kick you out. Yep, there's a parking spot right behind that guy on my left. I just gotta go down here and turn around. Park in all the potholes. Can't remember where I turned around the last time I was here. Is it in here? Yeah, it was. Yep. Sorry, Continental. I'm using your parking lot as a turnaround location. Big bumps, big bumps. There we go. We are shut down. I'll get up about 9 p.m. and walk in there and check in. So, I hope everyone out there is having themselves a great day, a great night, whatever it is when you're watching this here video. If you're not, well, you certainly can change that and try it all over again tomorrow. Oh, I know I shouldn't do it, but Brian brought me some snickerdoodle cookies. I gotta have one. Nobody judge. Don't judge me. Would it smell good? Hey, it's better to have a snickerdoodle cookie. It smells so good. Than it is to eat this. I can't believe he brought me this many nerds. I open it up and I just, what? There's 60 of these packets in here. I got strawberry nerds the last me a lifetime. That was crazy. So, I'll catch you guys later. Oh, that is good. Right, that was a good snickerdoodle. See ya.